food for your skin ingredient. I did make some good discoveries as well. They were not stingy with their ingredients. Wow, this is amazing. Ooh, and you can tell all about the formulation as well. It's known to be a very like surviving type of mushroom. Where are my soul sisters? Let me hear ya flow, sister.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your sister EuniUnni in the house today, and I'm so happy to be able to see you guys. Now, it feels a little bit awkward because I think it's been a while since I sat down and did a video. I think I've been doing more of bridal series, so I'm very used to vlogging these days. So I'm actually very excited to be able to share with you a little bit of an update because my wedding is within 12 days. And everything has been really hectic. My place is going through a renovation. So if you guys haven't watched that video yet, it's not a version of from my channel, but my friend April, the suitcase designer who has been helping me out with this wonderful project, actually she has been uploading on her channel. So she has 3 videos up of my house. So if you're interested, please go check it out. I'll link everything in the description below. And my version will come out later as well. So stay tuned in. With everything that's going on, I've been so busy, but I am trying to take everything, you know, just one day at a time, and I'm trying to stay grateful and healthy throughout the whole thing and not get sick because you know I'm a granny. My condition of me handling all of these schedules, I think it was getting a little bit burdensome, but I'm trying to kind of organize everything, get everything done, but making sure to stay healthy mentally and physically. So anyways guys, with all that said, today I did want to turn on the camera because there is a promotion going on at Yes Style that I did want to share with you guys. And this video is sponsored by Yes Style, so thank you guys so much. I know that a lot of you guys shop at Yes Style. A lot of my unicorns love shopping for skincare, and not just skincare, but makeup, even home devices, and even clothing. I know that I get a lot of clothing from Yes Style these days. A lot of my outfits are from Yes Style, and I personally feel like, to be honest with you, with clothes, it's hit or miss, but with skincare, they do have so many amazing promotions and good prices and a wide range of different brands, which I absolutely adore. And right now on Yes Style, they're having Food for Skin campaign, and I'm so excited because I do like a lot of the skincare ingredients that come from foods as well. So I thought this will be a very interesting topic to talk about. I have my whole notes here. I did want to make sure that I researched the extracts and the ingredients as well, or the skin benefits that it has. So yeah, it's gonna be a very chill, relaxed video with a little bit of alcohol. I'm just kidding. This is orange juice, no vodka, no alcohol. All my, you know, unicorns were, you know, this is gonna be a PG-13 video, so no worries. Or is it? But any cases, I'm kidding, no worries, okay? This is just orange juice. And an important factor that I did want to mention before we started this video is that, of course, sometimes it's really important of what ingredients is in a product, but at times we don't know how much of that ingredient is in there. We don't know if it's just like if it's like way down in the list, but it's like part of kind of, it's big for the marketing. It's like, you know, we talk about it a lot for that product, but it's like there's a very small amount, and there are so many different kinds, you know, so we're not really sure of what kind of quality ingredient that we're getting and how much of it that we're getting. So of course the ingredients in a product is so important, but I also did want to mention that the overall formulation is really important as well. And I know that it's not just me, but a lot of skincare YouTubers, skincare experts are talking about this, that the whole formula, the whole thing, how it works together is the most important thing. So please do keep that in mind. And yeah, I did want to mention that before we started this video. All right, guys, so today I'm gonna mention 5 food ingredients for your skin. And I did try and review the 15 hand-picked food-based skincare products from Yes Style. They did send me all 15 and I did test all of them out. The ones that I didn't like too much, or the ones that I felt like, oh, I still need to try a little bit, I'm not gonna talk about them too much, but the ones that I truly liked, and there were a lot of products that I've been using for a long time, so it was kind of easy for me because I love them so much. So for me to be able to talk about it, I know that you guys already know how much I love it, so I have brought, of course, those, and I did make some good discoveries as well, so I'll share those with you. Alright guys, so the very first ingredient was rice. And as you guys know, rice is such a great, amazing ingredient. There are so many skincare products out there that has rice in it. Not just necessarily K-beauty products, I feel like, but just overall. Actually, the products from rice, all three of them, they were very new to me. It was the very first time that I tried it. They had the HARUHARU Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner. They also had the Black Rice Hyaluronic Cream as well. And they had a Japanese product, and this was called the KEANA Pore Care Rice Mask. Now, rice can be found in different skincare ingredients in different forms. You can find rice oils, you can also find rice extracts, you can also find rice water. And number one thing that I think about when you think about rice is the brightening benefits it has, the mild, gentle exfoliation benefit that it has. And even from ages ago in Korea as well, it's been used as an ingredient for our skin for such a long time. So yes, I did my little notes here, so I'm gonna look at it while we do talk about it. And it does contain a lot of vitamin E's and vitamin B's in there. It's a great antioxidant, so it's good for anti-aging as well. So actually, when you look at a lot of products for anti-aging, sometimes they're kind of too nourishing, or they're kind of really thick and rich, or they're very, very strong. But a lot of products that has main ingredient as rice in there, that can be also a gentle way for you to add an anti-aging product in there. So this is such a great ingredient. I don't think I have to talk too much about it because y'all know, I think it's one of the ingredients that you guys already love. I'm gonna introduce you to the products that I liked. All right, so from these three products, I did want to specifically talk about the HARUHARU Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Cream. Now, when we first tried this was really fun because when I first put it on my face, when Derek first put it on my face, it wouldn't soak in that well. So I remember Derek actually used it after using a sheet mask. So of course his skin was like fully hydrated, but he had like left over of the ampoule like on top, so the cream would not soak in. So he was like, babe, what's going on? Like it won't soak in. And I was like, oh yeah, this one is a little bit difficult to soak in the beginning. However, everything soaks in beautifully. I'm going to show you guys the texture. It's not a light gel type of texture. I feel like it's more of a gunky type of texture. However, everything does melt really beautifully. It was a really good moisturizer, and I personally loved actually putting it on my palm and kind of like doing this and melting it down in my hand and then applying it across my face. And it felt so good, and I have combination skin, so it kept my skin feeling so hydrated. And some moisturizers, even after I moisturize, if I do this kind of like move my like face, I can tell that it's still very, very dry. But this one, it felt so hydrating and moisturizing at the same time. I know it's getting really hot, so I'm like sweating a lot. So because of the humidity and the sweat plus the sun and the heat, my skin is feeling a little bit more dry. So I felt like this is a really good cream for you to add if you have dry skin or combination skin types. I think if you have oily skin type, you might feel like it's a little bit too heavy, but I love the packaging, I love the formulation, and it just worked. And the only con is that it smelled, the scent is pretty strong. So some of you guys might be kind of taken back when you first use it. It's pretty strong. You can definitely smell it. It does contain lavender oil. Some people are sensitive to lavender oil, so please do keep that in mind. It does contain alcohol. It's at a little bit at the end of the list, but I want you guys to make sure to check the list, ingredient list, before you purchase. So I will link a post that has helped me a lot to get to know about this product. But overall, I liked this cream. It contained Korean fermented rice extracts, and I just feel like the ingredients are pretty good and the formulation was beautiful. I love the texture. I love how my skin feels when I apply this. So this is something that I was very excited to share with you guys as well, because it was a new discovery. And I know that a lot of you guys have tried this product through Beauty Within, and I was always curious when I saw the recommendations as well. So I'm really glad that I finally got to try it out. All right, guys, so we're gonna move on to the next food for your skin ingredient, which is ginseng. And oh my gosh, I don't even need to talk about it too much once again, because ginseng is, it's an ingredient that a lot of people do love. It's in a lot of our K-beauty skincare products. I know that you guys have already tried it. Some people might not like the smell of it. It does have a very ginseng kind of scent to it. Like it's strong. Some products are very strong, but the ginseng products that were featured in the campaign, I was so excited about because I've already talked about it a lot on my channel. So I'm gonna go briefly about the benefits, skin benefits that ginseng has, and then show you the products. So of course you guys know that ginseng is used as an antioxidant. It's a great anti-aging product. In Korea, we use it often. Like, okay, so let me tell you how much we love it. I eat it every single day. We have ginseng extracts from different companies, so we love it for our body as well. It's supposed to help with your immune system. It's supposed to really help you to become healthier. And even for our wedding gift, we chose ginseng to give out. Right, so I had to turn off the camera for a second because it was getting so hot actually. The camera was very heated. But anyways, going back, so a lot of people really love receiving ginseng as a gift as well. It's something that is very thought to be precious and valued. So anyways, we thought it would be perfect. But you do have to double check, especially for intake. Some people, it doesn't work well with them. So you do have to consult with your doctor before you take the supplements or extracts and stuff like if you're gonna drink it or eat it and things like that. So just keep that in mind. But for skincare, it does have so many different benefits that we just mentioned. And for the products I wanted to show you is these three here. I'm only gonna talk about these two because I really enjoyed these two so much, and I've talked about these two amazing products from Beauty of Joseon often. Now this is the Ginseng Essence Water from Beauty of Joseon, and I've talked about this so much because as soon as I tried this, I loved it. I actually got to try this out before the product itself launched. They had samples, they sent me samples over, and I got to try out the product, and I absolutely loved it. I loved how light it was, but it was so hydrating. It felt like it deeply moisturized my skin, and overall when I continuously used this, my skin just became a little bit more stronger, I felt like. And they were not stingy with their ingredients. They added really good quality of ginseng ingredients, a lot of it in here. They have 80%, I believe, 80% of ginseng root water. They have 2% of niacinamide, which I know that a lot of people really love it for the brightening effect. I feel like this is a really good like essence toner. I feel like you guys will love it to add it into the very first step after your cleansing step, and I feel like it's gonna be the perfect addition to your skincare routine right now. And another one is a serum from Beauty of Joseon, and this is the Repair Serum Ginseng plus Snail Mucin. I've talked about this. I've done like an in-depth review as well for both of these products. So I'll link everything right here on the right top corner if you guys are interested, so please do check it out. But this one, it is great for gentle anti-aging, of course, and it does have snail mucin as well, which is great for brightening effect for hyperpigmentations. And I feel like this is going to be such an amazing product if you have concerns of dull skin. If you feel like whatever you're using at the moment, it's just really not giving you a huge drastic result, try adding this in. You do use it up pretty fast, I feel like, because the texture is not as heavy. It's not too light either, but it's not that heavy either. So it glides on, it soaks in beautifully. And I feel like I used about 2 pumps every single day for the whole face and my neck as well. I remember when I first got to know about this serum, I loved it so much. They have a green tea one. They also have another one, propolis one, I believe. I feel like all of them are amazing, but this one was one of my favorites from the 3. All right, guys, so let's move on to the next food ingredient, which is figs. And you know, to be honest with you guys, I did not come across too many fig skincare ingredients until the I'm from Fig line came out. I know that they came out with a cleansing balm, they came out with a scrub, they came out with a essence, and actually that was the very first time that I got to try out products with fig ingredient as the main ingredient. And because I was a little bit new to this ingredient, I did my research, and they do have rich sources of antioxidants. I feel like that's like a common factor for all the ingredients that we just mentioned, the rice, ginseng, and fig, but figs as well. And fig extracts also helps to control sebum. That factor I didn't know. And it helps to clear up dark spots, hyperpigmentation, and also it has really a high amount of vitamin C and vitamin E. So they do have a lot of good skin benefits. And the products that I did try are these 3 products right here. Now, this is something that I've already tried before. This is the I'm From Fig Boosting Essence. Now, let me tell you something. When I first tried this product out, I was like, wow, this is amazing because this is so nourishing. It kind of feels like those Laneige cream refiner kind of toners where they added a whole bottle of cream inside a toner. It has like a very viscous texture, but it's so moisturizing. So it does have higher oil content compared to other toners. You can definitely feel that as soon as you apply it onto the skin, you can see the glow. As soon as you apply it onto the skin and soak it in, you will be able to feel that it feels a little bit even oilier compared to other light texture toners. Like right now, just with one pump, I can tell that it's totally different from other watery type of toners. And this is amazing. It has 62.7% of fig extracts. It has peptides in here. So it has a lot of benefits, especially for your anti-aging. But at the same time, I think if you have combination skin or dry skin type, this is a great product to add into your routine. I feel like it's so nourishing in a way that you don't have to even use a different serum for the summertime. You can do like 2 layers and you'll be great to go. I added it into one of my kits before with Wish Trends because I loved it so much. When I first tried it, I was like, wow, people like combination skin types or dry skin types, they have to try this because it did feel like a very different type of toner. The only con I would say is that it does contain fragrance. It smells really nice actually, and the scent is not strong, but I did want to just mention it for those of you that might want to know. All right, and then with the I'm From scrub mask, I'm gonna talk about this very lightly because I don't use this on my face. I can use it on my face. It's supposed to be used for your face. It's a scrub type, but I use it for my body and down there. These days, prepping for my wedding, I've been really taking care of my whole body skin, a little bit as much as my face skin. I feel like it's really important. I didn't want my, like arms to look like dry and crusty. I wanted to look good for my wedding day. I wanted to feel good and sexy, you know what I'm saying? So it is something that I'm focusing on. I feel like it does contain sugar. So the scrubs, it can melt down. It can become a little bit softer, but I can't use scrubs for my face. It's just my skin just cannot handle it. I wish it can, but it can't. Usually a lot of people think it's okay to use scrubs for your face, but some of you guys, it might feel okay, but it might not be that okay because your skin may be sensitive. If you have like thick kind of skin, like for oily, extremely oily skin types, it may be okay. But if you have sensitive skin, or if you have skin that reacts easily and it becomes red every time you use a scrub, please like try it and try to use it in a different way so that it can kind of be more gentle on your skin. For example, for me, when I use it even on my body skin, I would scoop it up and then I will melt down the particles, the sugar particles, because it does melt with the heat of your hands and stuff like that. So those little factors, I feel like it's really important if you do want to carefully take care of your skin, especially if you do have reactive or sensitive skin. But anyways, and what else did I note down? Okay, so it does contain black sugar, fig powder, fig enzymes to remove dead skin cells, and of course it has the granules to physically remove as well. I sometimes love leaving it on my body like a mask for about 10 minutes and then I start kind of rubbing. I start massaging and then I rinse it off. I feel like giving that extra 5 to 10 minutes makes a huge difference, and you are rubbing it in, compared to you just rubbing it and then rinsing off. That's enough as well. But I feel like if you do have the time, you can just leave it on for a little bit and then shampoo your hair, do what you gotta do, the other etc. Sorry about that, my camera is getting really heated, so I had to turn off once and then I had to turn on the camera once again. But anyways, like I was saying, so you do what you gotta do after you apply the scrub and use it like a mask a little bit and then massage and then rinse off, and it just feels beautiful. For those of you that are interested and looking for a scrub, I feel like it will be an amazing product. Alright guys, so we're gonna move on to the next ingredient, which is mushrooms. And this was really interesting because I don't think I've ever tried too many products with mushroom as the main ingredient. So actually they had 3 products with the main ingredient of mushrooms, and I actually liked all 3. 2 I liked a lot, but I will get into that after I share the benefits a little bit. So mushrooms were originally used in skincare for brightening and hydration effect, and thanks to their antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, mushrooms not only also have detoxifying effect, but it's great for anti-aging, and they reduce irritation and inflammation as well. But one thing that I do want to mention is that, of course, it's amazing to have these ingredients, but the formulation is really important too, because honestly, we don't know 100% of how much, like what good quality of this ingredient is in the product itself. And overall, it says mushrooms, but there's so many different kinds of mushrooms, right? And we don't know exactly what kind of skincare benefits each one specifically has, especially for within that product alone. So I did want to mention that once again, that it really does matter what ingredients a product has, but also it's all about the formulation as well. So please do keep that in mind. Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna talk about these products. So from the 3, I loved this one so much. I used it up a lot, and I felt like this is such a great addition, and I would definitely buy this. I love it. This is the Daymellow Snow Mushroom Real Soothing Gel. Number 1, I've never heard of Daymellow. I've never tried a product from this brand, but I loved it. This packaging was perfecto for me to pop it in the fridge. This right now is getting a little bit watery outside because I kept it in the fridge. I loved it because it was so cool, and it's a gel type. After I take a bath or after I come home and it's just like so hot, right now it's getting really hot too, I would just lather this like on my arm. I will lather it all on my face, and I'll just leave it on, and I'll just enjoy that moment. And once your skin gets very heated, it's really important to calm it down at that very moment. If you don't do that, it's gonna lead to so many different skin concerns. When your skin or temperature just rises even just 1 degree or whatever, it can start causing so many different skin concerns for you. Excessive sebum, clogging of your pores, and just overall it can cause so many different skin concerns. So it's really important that you calm your skin, you soothe your skin right off the bat. And this one, I felt like it's perfect. It was in this gel thingy-majiggy container, so it was really easy to control. So right after, I would just squeeze some out like that. Ooh, and you can tell the texture, it just feels like an aloe gel, and felt really nice on my skin, and I just loved applying it all over my body. And sometimes some aloe gels, it doesn't suit my skin. Sometimes it stings a lot, but this one, it was really gentle. It suited my sensitive skin. This does contain 96% of a specific mushroom in here. And this is supposed to be really good to reduce redness and inflammation. And my personal tip is to pop it in the fridge. It's just so perfect and easy to work with. And the packaging is flexible too, so you can just squeeze it anywhere. And I would definitely take this to my Jeju. By the way, Jeju is where we're gonna go for honeymoon. So I'm like already thinking about all the skincare products that I'm gonna take to Jeju. So I'm really excited to put this on after a long day out in the sun or a long day out in the beach. Now, another product that I did like was the Daymellow Snow Mushroom Real Ampoule Mask. I feel like this one, once again, was very similar to this product. The formulation, it suited my skin very well. The only tip that I do want to mention for this one is that it does have small holes everywhere. So the good thing is that it's very flexible and it adheres really well to your skin. Another con may be that it has like a film together that you can separate. I would say don't separate that. Just apply it on your skin and then take out the film, because it's so thin and it's so like, how should I say, it just sticks onto each other really well. It's hard to rip it apart. So for me personally, if you're gonna put it on, just like, it has another film to it. So make sure that you apply it on your skin and then take out the film and throw that away, and then you can just soak everything in. But yeah, I really like this one. I really enjoyed it. It soaked into my skin beautifully and it stuck to my skin really well. I loved using it as like a daily sheet mask. So this one was a good one as well. Alright guys, so we're gonna finish off with the last one for the mushroom. This is the BLITHE Pressed Serum, Tundra Chaga. And I know that Chaga is a type of mushroom that is very beneficial to your skin. It's known to be a very like surviving type of mushroom because it does survive throughout these like harsh cold weathers and things like that. So yes, number one, when I first tried this product, I was really surprised. When you think about a serum, when you're thinking about the name serum or an ampoule or whatever, you think about everything in a liquid type of format, right? The name is serum here, but it is a solid type of form. So that was number one, very interesting. The second factor is when you try this product on, after you apply it, and kind of melt it down, you will understand why it is named serum. It does feel really nice, like a thicker type of serum or maybe a light type of a lotion or an emulsion. So it does have a texture like right smack in the middle. It has like a pudding-like texture too, so it's kind of fun. I feel like it's a very interesting product. It does have a kind of a strong scent, but I like it. It does have some type of a woody kind of mushroom scent to it, which feels very pleasant in a way. It's very thick and nourishing, but when it soaks into your skin, it feels so nice and it's not sticky nor uncomfortable. It has 60% of mushroom extracts in here, and I feel like a lot of people will love it. And the only con is that it does contain ingredients for perfuming, caramel colorant, and other ingredients that you should check out before you make your purchase. And I actually got a help from a post that was so helpful. So I will link that in the description below. Please do check it out. I personally try to get as much as information about a product as possible before I even purchase one or before I try one. So I feel like this will definitely help, and I'll link everything down below. And I still have to continuously use this to see how it's gonna work well for my skin. But this was definitely one of the best discoveries from trying out these 15 products from the campaign. All right, guys, so the last ingredient is caviar. Now that is kind of new for me. I've never tried products that has caviar as the main ingredient. I've ate caviar a few times, but yeah, it was great with a little bit of alcohol and stuff, but I don't think it's something that I crave for. I know a lot of people really love it, and it is a very expensive ingredient, and especially with the products that are in the campaign with the discounts. I wanted to really try it because it did look pretty fancy. But personally for me, from the 3 products, I enjoy the sheet mask the most. So before I share a little bit about my experience with the sheet masks, I did want to mention some of the skincare benefits that caviar, that ingredient has for our skin. Caviar is also very abundant in vitamins, nutrients, even protein, and they do have a lot of benefits that can help your skin. And for me, I wrote down the notes that I had for the mask. Now, this is the Neogen Black Caviar Essential Mask, and I've tried all 8 of these or 9 of these, and I absolutely loved it. The size, I think if you always felt like the sheet masks were a little bit too big for you, you will love this. As I think you guys know this already by now, but Neogen, Rippy, and Serumedic, they're under the same company, and I've noticed that they do have similar like sizes with the sheet masks, and they're pretty small. So I think for those of you with smaller faces, you guys will love it more. I kind of felt like it was too small for my face, but it was still fine because it covered a lot of the area. Sometimes when the holes are so big, you want it to cover my skin, but that part is kind of left open for that 20 minutes. So I always apply a serum or a ampoule on top or a lotion on top. So if you see it in that point of view, it was really nice to cover most of my face. I loved how well it stuck to my skin. It felt amazing, and I wouldn't be able to tell you how good it was for skin elasticity and the wrinkle benefits that this mask is supposed to actually have because I need to use it for a longer period of time. But I did feel like my skin felt like it was so hydrated and that it was in a really good condition each time that I did use it. And I continuously used this sheet mask just in a row just because I did want to test it out. I think I added in three 2 to 3 a week. It does contain really good ingredients like hyaluronic acid, adenosine. It has caviar complex in here. So yeah, this is something that I think if you're looking for brightening effect, and if you are looking for a sheet mask for like skin elasticity and for wrinkle care, for anti-aging, this is something that you guys should check out. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will leave all the links for the products in the description below, and I hope that you guys get to check out especially the products that I did talk about and I did really enjoy, and some of my new discoveries as well. Some of the other products that I didn't talk about as well, I will link it in the description because I think a lot of you guys will not want to miss out on the discount. I will leave all the discount code and everything in the description below, so please do check it out. Don't forget to hit that like button. It really means a lot to me. It helps the video to spread out so we can find new unicorns for the unicorn fam. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And I don't know where the singing is coming from, but I love you guys. All right guys, I feel like this will be one of the few videos that will be going up before my wedding. Maybe I think I will have one more bridal series. Hopefully I could squeeze that in. But yes, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys at my wedding. So see you then. Bye. Be there or be square. May 2nd, 12:10 p.m. KST. I will leave everything in the description below. I love you. I'm gonna have it on my YouTube channel for the whole ceremony, but for the part before the wedding, when I say hello, I'm gonna do it on my Instagram and just have my friends take my phone around and show you guys like Papa Cho, Mama Cho, and the whole, you know, wedding hall and things like that. That will be fun and stuff. So I'm so excited. I love you guys, and see you guys at my wedding. Bye. Bye.